Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So we back on Tia, and this is what the truth is always told. All that cap going around talking about it's a graduation and it's a celebration and you are okay and things are just fine and trying to act like no matter what the reason is or who did what to who, the death of a 20-year marriage is devastating. And they will not get on here and tell the truth about that for nothing in the world. But I want y'all to listen to this clip that was on Tia's Instagram. And you know what? I'll save my commentary, but just listen.
Recovering from a divorce feels like a whirlwind journey. I found that through the process, divorce isn't a place where we arrive. It's entering a new chapter of life with many nuances and no one-size-fits-all handbook. One moment, you're relieved, feeling like you've conquered something significant. Then suddenly, waves of emotions hit you all over again. It's a side of divorce that isn't often discussed, especially when there are kids involved. You strive to be a role model, teaching them resilience and self-care. You try different things to soothe and release emotional buildup with exercise, journaling your thoughts, meditation, and seeking therapy to cope with the breakup and the dreams you had for the future. It may sound cliche, but time truly does have a way of soothing pain. Someday, I believe I'll be able to look back on this time with nothing but warmth and gratitude for the beautiful children brought into my life and the stronger version of myself that emerged from the experience. For anyone who is going through this, I would love to hear your experience. Share your story because there's power in dialogue. As women, we take our power back by sharing our stories and bringing any deep shame we hold from this experience into the light. I love you guys. Tia. Recovering.
I want y'all to notice that in the beginning of this clip, she said, I realized that divorce wasn't a place you arrived. It was a new chapter in your life. Baby, we could have told you that. See, you thought it was an end goal. That getting divorced from him, which is why she characterized it as a graduation, and was trying to act like this was, not as bad as people would think that it would be and things of that nature. It's not a place you arrive. It's a completely different course of life because the things that you were used to, more specifically the covering of that man that you were used to, whether y'all argued a lot, whether y'all personal relationship began to deteriorate, whether you know what I'm saying, felt yourself growing distant away from him or whatever, there were certain things that he was always gonna do. And you knew that. There were certain coverings he was always gonna provide. And you knew that. He was always gonna be a good dad. He was always gonna come provide. He was always gonna. And those things be small when your emotions get big. And then when you divorce, all of those negative emotions and things that you had before, there's no space for them because there's no reason to have them. And now all you can think about is the part that you miss, the part that you liked, the part that you loved, the part that made you comfortable, the part that made you feel safe, the part that made you feel secure, the part that made you feel whole like a family. And so as time goes on, all of those issues that she may or may not have had between herself and Corey, time is diminishing the issues and more highlighting you don't have him. You don't have this man. And you miss this man. You actually love this man. But you don't have him. And in your emotional space, you made a decision to file for a divorce from a man that you had been with for so long. And then coming out here and trying to portray to the world like even though you kind of going through it, you still living your best life. And I like this comment here of this person that says he has said nothing. She keeps talking because she the one hurt. She's hurt. She's doing these cathartic videos and things of that nature because she's hurt, which lets me know that the divorce was an emotional decision of hers based on however she was viewing things or whatever perspective she was looking at her marriage through. And that no matter who talked to her, probably couldn't get her to shift her perspective because she had become entrenched in it and emotionally invested in her version of whatever was wrong. Because if Corey had actually done something to her that justified a divorce, like I gotta leave you because this, that, and the third, while there would still be pain, there would not be this overwhelming need to sort of purge it for the world to see. He ain't said nothing. Now, he may be feeling some pain too. But first of all, the world don't care about men's pain. That's number one. And number two, he's probably in the moral high ground. He's probably in the moral high ground here. Say, I didn't do nothing to you. So you go out there and you figure that out. You figure it out because I have done nothing but be me the entire time. I'm the same man. So I don't know where that went wrong or where I became not the man you loved, although I have been doing the same thing for you and this family that I have been doing. Somehow now all of a sudden for the past few years or whatever the case may be, you have not been happy with that. That has not been good enough. You've wanted more out of me. Maybe you wanted more emotional. Maybe you wanted more, freedom. It seemed like that's what she wanted. She wanted him to just sort of fall back and just let her just do whatever it was she was going to do without trying to reel her in, without trying to corral her, and ultimately without applying too much system, order, and structure to her. Just let her do what she want to do. Right? Because there is a little video of hers, right? That is like that. I wanna say it was this one.
I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to go where I want to go. I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to eat what I want to eat. I'm going to be who I want to be. And if you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. I'm at the stage.
Because she want to do what she want to do. She telling us why she left this man. It was too much structure. And Corey looked like he got a lot of structure. It looked like he got a lot of rules. I ain't gonna hold you. He looked like that type of dude. Right? But ultimately, you've been with this man for such a long time. There's no way he's introduced something new to you. And maybe that was her problem, that he was the same person. and that he never did anything new. Maybe that was her issue. Like, she wanted him to join her on escapades and he didn't want to do that. And she just felt too constricted by it. But at some point, you have to accept the bed that you made, because ultimately, Corey doesn't seem like a bad guy, nor does he seem like an abusive guy. And she's not even saying that that's what it is. She just told us, I want to do what I want to do. I don't want to do what he want me to do no more. I'm tired of that. I'm done with that. I want to do what I want to do. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, this is The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.